is Eula, and today we're gonna read Wayside School Gets a Little Stranger story, starting at Chapter 2, A Message from the Principal. And are you ready for read this one book with a lot of stories? Now here we go. And first we can read A Message from the Principal. Damien hurried up the stairs. He couldn't wait to see Mrs. Jules, his favorite teacher in the whole world. But the 13th floor was a lot higher up than he remembered, even if there were no 19. But the time he got up there, his legs hurt, his side ached, and he had a blister on the black ankle where it had rubbed against his knicker. He stumbled into the room, beneath the floor. "Hi, Mrs. Jules," he gasped. "Hi, Damien. Welcome back," said Mrs. Jules. Damien looked up at her. Something seemed different about her, but he wasn't sure what it was. "Oh, Damien, what do you do me favor?" she asked. "Sure," said Damien. "My left pencil in the office," said Mrs. Jules. "Would you mind going down and get it for me?" "No problem," said Damien. "It's yellow," said Mrs. Jules. "It was pointed at one at the end and a red eraser at another." Damien got to his feet and handed down the stairs. One by one, the other children straggled into the classroom, huffing and puffing. They all out of shape. Still, they were very excited to be back in Mrs. Jules' class. Shout of joy would be heard from every corner of the room. Mrs. Jules held up 2 fingers. All the children became quiet. Joy stopped shouting. "Did anyone learn anything at your other school?" she said. Mac raised his hand. Oh, he groaned. "Yes, Mac," said Mrs. Jules. "Civilization," declared Mac. "What about civilization?" said Mrs. Jules. "We learned it," said Mac. "That's very impressive," said Mrs. Jules. "Would you like to tell the class something about civilization?" Mac thought a moment. "I don't remember," he said, "but I know we learned it." "That's good, Mac," said Mrs. Jules. "Anyone else learn anything?" Rondi raised her head. "Exploration," she said. "Good," said Mrs. Jules. "What is exploration?" "I don't know," said Rondi. Dina raised her hand. "I learned about exaggeration," she said. "It was all my teacher ever talked about it. We have 10,000 tests on it. And then the teacher would kill you if you didn't spell it right." "That's very good, Dana," said Mrs. Jules. "You learned your lesson well." "I did," said Dana. Mrs. Jules shrugged. "Well, I guess we'll continue where we left off." Just then, Mrs. Kisswater's voice came from PA system. "Good morning, boys and girls." Mr. Kisswater was the principal. He had caused a moment because he thought every kid in the school was saying, "Good morning, Mr. Kisswater," back to him. Nobody said it. Sherry had burned up her huge coat, closed her eyes, and went to sleep. "Welcome back to Wayside School," said Mr. Kisswater. "I know I'm sure glad to be back. It was so wonderful to see all your bright and cheerful faces this morning. I miss every single one of you. And welcome back to Miss Mush too. Today's lunch menu will be baked liver in purple sauce. Mrs. Mush actually cooked this before the school closed, but she assures it to make sure still tasty ever. "I'm sure it is," said Myron. "A safety reminder. Now it was been a while since you have had to rush up down the stairs, and I want to make sure there was no accident. So remember, it is a simple rule. When you go up the stairs, stay to right. When you go down the stairs, stay your left. That way. There should be no problems. Okay, let's all have a good day and remember I'm your friend and you're my friends. And if you ever need a friend, you can always come to me. Dad, isn't that nice? Said Mrs. Jules. What a bunch of baloney. There I was lying on the beach of Jamaica, and suddenly I get a fax that the dump school was back open. Well, those kids better don't bother me. My friends, that's a joke. I would really want to be friends with those little snot-nosed. What? Don't tell me to shut up. You shut up. What's on you, me dear herring? I am saying right this very second. Well, how do you turn it off? What a button? I don't see a red button. There's no red button. Oh, hear it. Maybe Mr. Kisswater is staying by theirself, and everybody is not listening to Kisswater, I think. And this is a very, very long talk about the new opening Wayside School. So let's see for tomorrow what happened. The next chapter name is Pottery. And let's see at Mrs. Jules' class they're making the lovely pottery. Or maybe another pottery. Oh! Poem. They're making the poem tomorrow. So let's see what happened to the poem for tomorrow. Now, did you have fun in your Let's English Country Become It with this book, but not this story, because it might be a new chapter to read, and you might be ready to see a lot of beautiful poem for tomorrow. Now, please come to my YouTube. Bye-bye, everyone.